Every year we try to think of another beautiful Easter basket. And this year, well, I don't think there's been a cuter basket ever. This is made with flowered ribbons, with linen grass, a beautiful covering, and it all starts with the bottom of a tin, a candy tin. Cindy Treen from our style department is here to take us through the process of making this into this. So the first thing we do?
You start with some linen. Cut a little piece that's oversized enough to wrap around the bottom of the tin. And I'm just fringing the edge here. Linen fringes really, really easily. And this is twin tack. And it's this great double-sided adhesive paper. And you just peel the side back. That goes on the fabric.
We want to put this onto the fabric.
Yeah, you want to put it onto the fabric and lay it, the top edge of it, just to where we fringe down to. And then I cut it a little oversized, so you can just trim off the edges flush to the twin tack.
Okay, so now trim.
Okay.
We're using these rotary cutters on a self-healing cutting board.
So there are two different ways that you can put the fabric onto the tin. You measure the height of the tin, and I added about 1/8 of an inch so that I could wrap the bottom right around this lip. Or I've got one cut for you, Martha, that's a little bit shorter, and you can butt it right up against the metal rim on the bottom. So you peel off the other side of the twin tack, and then you line up.
And do that carefully so that you do not get that stuck on itself, right?
Yeah. I'm lining up the fringe with the edge of the can right on that seam line. Oop, of course, I'm stuck to the table now. You have to be a little more coordinated to do this. And then you wrap right around. Now, you're going to get a couple of wrinkles in here, but that's all right because they smooth out really easily with a bone folder.
Oh, here, it's better when you work away from yourself.
Yeah. And you can get rid of all these little wrinkles. And then on mine, I'm wrapping this right around the edge.
I have a bone folder.
I've got most of my
Mine's
wrinkles.
much
Yours
better
is much
than
better.
yours.
I know, but that's
Because
why
I
I
worked-
have one under here.
I worked away from myself. That's, for once, I did something a little neater than Cindy, who's extremely neat most of the time. There.
Extremely neat, yeah. Okay, great. So the next step is to line the inside of the container. I got this great paper from Kate's Papery.
Aren't they a wonderful place?
Great.
And so you put tape.
And this is double stick tape. I cut it so it overlaps about 1.5 inches from the length. And you just...
Sticky on the top?
It's just sticky on the top because the inside of the tin has that lip. And
it can fit in there.
It won't go totally flat against the walls, so I just put the tacky stuff at the top. And then the side that's got the double stick along the edge of it should be the one that overlaps. And that's it. So then straps are the next step. I've got the fabric and the twin tack, and I've adhered the twin tack to the fabric. And I cut a strip of cardboard. This is actually mat board, and it's about 1/2 inch wide. So what you do is you cut this to 1.5 inches wide. So the handle is 1/2 inch, and then the fabric is 1.5 inches, and you wrap the fabric around the handle. I think, yeah, you've got the whole lot of it there. So this guy and that. And then you just lay it into the center and wrap the fabric around it.
How does this double tack come? In a big roll?
It comes in a big sheet, actually. $5 a sheet. And then we glue them on. So this is about a 7-inch tin, and we cut these to about 24 inches. So I started with the glue gun on the seam where my fabric overlaps, just so that I wouldn't see that. And I put the handle on. Oops. And then I just go right to the other side.
You have to make sure they're all the same length, right?
Yes, I did cut them all to the same length. So you just do a little strip of glue, and then right across the basket do the next one. And I just sort of eyeballed this to be right in the center. Okay. And then you can do another strip. These are great. I love Easter.
I do too, and it's so nice to have a new style Easter basket.
Yeah, you know, I saw a handbag actually that had this cross handle on it.
So that's where your inspiration came from?
Yeah, I fell in love with it, and I thought it would be a great Easter basket idea. And then the last step is just to pick a flower. And we've got a whole bunch to choose from. All these ribbons are from Masterstroke. They're all between $5 and $10 a yard.
So that brings up the price of
Yes.
the basket
Well,
quite a
you know,
bit.
that's why you have the free cookie tin. But for the smaller ones, you don't need as much ribbon. But it's about 1.5 yards for this large size. And the flowers are all just from craft stores.
Oh, I think I'll take this.
That's a
Gorgeous.
pretty one.
So that doesn't go on first.
The ribbon goes on first.
first.
You just start the ribbon at the bottom.
Pretty. And only on the handles?
You know, I only did it on the handles, but you know, you can decorate them however you want.
I think I'll do mine differently. I'm going to go around the bottom. Look how pretty, see?
Oh, that's great. I didn't even glue all the way up the handle. I just did a dab right at the bottom, one in the middle at the top, and one at the bottom, so it didn't get all goopy. I love that around the bottom instead of on the handles. There we go.
There you have 2 charming Easter baskets. It's just a fabulous project and so easy with that double stick tape and hot glue and linen that fringes. The kids are going to love these baskets.
Thanks, Martha.